Wow, awesome.
Oh, really?
Let me get this. Oh yeah. Somebody's honey is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. Guess I'll just close my eyes. Oh yeah. It's good. Flip on the telly, wrestle with Jimmy. Something is bubbling behind my back. The bottle is ready to blow. Say it so, oh, oh. Your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it so, oh, oh. My love is a life taker. Hola.
Rivers.
You're welcome.
That was amazing.
It's all right.
That was so cool. Wow. What a way to start. Thank you for that. That was tremendous.
You're welcome.
Talk about exclusive. I'm Woody. I'm from 93X in Minneapolis. Um, that was so cool. Wow. Thank you for that. Again, that's tremendous. I really didn't expect that. That's so cool that you just did that.
Yeah. I'm Rivers from Weezer in Santa Monica.
I know. I know. I appreciate you taking a little bit of time. I know you've been keeping plenty busy. As a matter of fact, it seems like you've been almost thriving while everybody's at home here.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
it suits me well. Like I'm a real introvert, and now like I don't need to come up with excuses for not going out to meetings. I can just hang out at home and jam all the time. It's really nice.
And you were just on The Simpsons, which is incredible.
Yeah. I didn't watch. I've never watched it, and I didn't watch our episode, so I've heard that it's incredible. So I'll just have to take your word for it.
Well, you played the song, right? You played the Simpsons theme song, and that ripped. I mean, it was heavy and cool. Can
Yeah.
you talk about that?
Yeah. It not really. I mean, I don't. It was cool and it was heavy and it ripped. I'm not sure. I think that's kind of all you can say about it, really. We recorded it while we were doing our Van Weezer album, which is kind of like heavy. Weezer meets heavy metal, so it was like we were in that mode of heavy ripping.
Have you ever played a TV theme song before?
I'm sure we have. Um, I'm sure the fans will remind me, but I can't think of one right now. I mean, we used to walk out in the '90s. We'd come on stage to like the Magnum PI theme song. That was fun. Or the A Team.
So now the mustache is making a lot of sense to me, given the Magnum PI thing.
All
That
right.
that's pretty rad.
Yeah, I
So
mean, if you can't grow a mustache in quarantine, then when can you?
truly. Like you said, you're no stranger to covers, and you just did a cover of Heart Shaped Box
Yeah.
that seemed to go viral. That was pretty amazing. Have you been doing that version of the song for some time?
No, every Friday I've been doing these Island in the Zoom uh, concerts. So I usually learn a cover and some obscure old Weezer song and then play it for like 500 Weezer fans on Zoom. It's really fun. I'm doing one tomorrow if you want to join. And that one, I when I started practicing, I did it on guitar and it's like, okay, it sounds like what you'd expect, but let me just try it on piano. And man, I was so fun. There's like the song is so simple itself. It just has three chords over and over. So when took it to the piano, it's like, man, 88 keys. I can go all over the place and add in all these colors, and it's like playing a symphony orchestra with my fingers is a real joy. One of my favorite bands, so it's awesome to be able to reinterpret one of their songs.
It was certainly a beautiful, beautiful version of that song.
Thanks.
Can you talk about Island in the Zoom? What that is for people who aren't familiar?
Yeah, I mean, it started like 2 months ago, and we're all in lockdown for a while. And every night I was joining this meditation group at 7 p.m. on something called Zoom, and I was like, "What the heck? What's the point of this?" But it felt so good. Like even though I'm just like looking at my laptop, and there's all these people around, 500 people around the world meditating together. It was like a really cool feeling. So I just thought like, hey, why don't I do this with music and with the Weezer fans? And we've just been doing it ever since. Ever since. And it's great for me because I don't have to play all the songs I normally play when we're touring with the Foo Fighters or Green Day, and you have to bring out all your big hits, the same hits every night. It gets kind of repetitive. And at these Zoom shows, it's like you can just do anything, and the fans just eat it up.
Do you see that as something that might survive through the pandemic and maybe go past it? Are you enjoying it, or is this just a matter of the luxury of time and it works out and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think this is one of the silver linings of being in lockdown is it's a different kind of show. It's a different performance, and I'm in this locked room all by myself. It's very intimate, and I have this high quality microphone right in front of me, and I can really sing in a subtle way to communicate my feelings to this audience that's listening intently, and they're like literally a captive audience. So, and they have nothing else to do. So it's a wonderful listening experience. Of course, rocking out in a stadium is cool too. It's just a very different ball game.
Do you find yourself listening to your audience more? Do you get actual dialogue when you're doing Island in the Zoom?
Yeah, and with Zoom, unlike Instagram Live, like you can have panelists. So I've had up to like 20 fans at once, all on the screen with me. Um, it's a little chaotic, but it's pretty hilarious too.
I'll be honest with you. I've done two or three Zooms, and this is my second Instagram Live. So you certainly sound a bit more versed in this new digital experience than I am.
Oh
Are
man, I've
you?
struggled though. I've had so many technical problems, man. But
Have
yeah,
you?
finally pulling it together.
Well, that's all a part of embracing it, right? Is figuring out what the problems are and trying to get through them, right?
That's right. I'm used to having like just walking on stage and somebody hands me a guitar and I just sing my songs, and now I'm like having to set up a microphone and check these boxes in Zoom and uncheck other boxes, and if I screw it up, it's like 500 people can't see me anymore, can't hear me, and I have no way to know. So it's a lot of stress.
Are you?
Well, everybody needs a hero, but I'm not everybody else. I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Oh, yeah. I tried to be a hero, but I was lying to myself. I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. and save the world. Running around and chasing all the criminals. Hanging on a web, flying in the sky. Shooting lasers from my eyes. But now I know it never was my destiny. It's not my place in life, not who I'm meant to be. And I don't want the glory, I don't want the fame. And I don't want to wear that cape. 'Cause on the inside, I know it won't last. On the inside, I'm an outcast. Well, everybody needs a hero, but I'm not everybody else. I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Oh, yeah. You know I tried to be a hero, but I was lying to myself. I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Yeah, I walk alone. Oh, yeah.
It's tremendous.
Thanks.
That's awesome. You know, before, first of all, I feel like I'm a little bit in like a musical or something, like where people just break out in a song. That's awesome. Also, there seems to be a tremendous number of people who are commenting and requesting a twerk. Is that a thing? Is people are saying this isn't twerking? Would you ask him to twerk? Is that a thing that's happening in your life, twerking?
Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe it's just a wild comment field. Is there anything else that you've got that you'd like to play today?
Um, uh, I mean, I could play a little bit of this song from Frozen while I twerk. Again, you're gone, off on a different path than mine. I'm left behind, wondering if I should follow. You had to go, and of course it's always fine. I probably could catch up with you tomorrow. But is this what it feels like to be growing apart? When did I become the one who's always chasing your heart? Now I turn around and find I am lost in the woods. North or south, right is left when you're gone. I'm the one who sees you home, but now I'm lost in the woods. I don't know what path you are on. I'm lost in the woods.
That's awesome. I'm not going to speak ill of the actor who sings the song in the film, but your version of the song is immensely better
Wow,
than his.
thanks.
He's great though. He's great. He's in the Netflix show, which I think is going to be on hiatus for a while too. Great actor. Not my favorite. Not my favorite version of the song. Yours is much better.
Thank you.
So I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I know you've probably got a lot more going on in your life than spending all day on IG Live with me. But let me just hit you with a few quick quarantine questions. Just some quick question and answer. Because I know we could talk about Van Weezer and the Hella Mega Tour, but I feel like we're probably going to get that opportunity again in the future. So just some quick quarantine questions.
Okay.
First, have you bought anything cool online since you've been at home?
Yeah, I've really gotten into these model airplanes. So this took me like a month to build, but it's pretty awesome. Next up, I'm working on a tank.
That's sick. Okay, tremendous. The best thing you've watched or binge watched?
Um, we're not big TV watchers. My wife really likes British whodunits, so we're watching the remastered version of Miss Marple, which is like this British whodunit from the 80s. And it's this old lady who's like just really smart and really good at solving murders. I wouldn't
Um,
recommend it.
oh, you wouldn't? Okay, good. Because I'm always looking out for suggestions one way or the other. I've got a 3-year-old who makes me watch Frozen 2 4,000 times a day. So it's not like I get a lot of opportunity. You got to pick and choose. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. What's something that you could talk all day about?
Um. Uh. Nothing really. I'm not good at talking. But at any moment I could pick up a guitar and start singing a song. That being said, like I'm really into computer programming now, so it's hard to find anybody else who wants to talk about it. But
You know
if
what?
I did,
Stick with breaking into song. Stick with just breaking into song. Yeah, you're right. Nobody wants to talk about See, look, there it goes. You're spinning. Okay, you're back. You went out on me for a second. It might be my Wi-Fi. I think I'm getting exposed. Okay. Last thing you're most looking forward to when everything's back to normal.
hella mega
Fucking A.
stadium, yeah, 80,000 people singing "What's with these homies dissing my girl."
And on that note, Rivers, thank you so much. I appreciate your time and I appreciate your songs. I can't wait to hear them with 80,000 of my friends.
Yeah, rock on.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
See ya.